Hi everyone, welcome to Billy Fitzgerald Golf. And today we're going to talk about the old I'm quick from the top, I gotta slow my swing down. Well, for one thing, you're not quick, you're late, and we're going to get into that in a second. Second part of that is that we want speed, so we just need speed at the right time. So when I mean that you're not quick, you're late, it's how the sequence in the swing works, and it's how the lower body works. So if I went through the sequencing of the swing, first off, when you're quick, there's probably a top of swing. So when you swing back, you're all the way on your right side, you complete your backswing, right? You stop at the top, possibly, and you swing from the top. So that's just a recipe for disaster. It's not only going to be quick, but it's going to be over the top. And then you try to slow it down, and maybe it starts to work out a little bit because you can start to kind of get the face under control a little, but it's still not great. So let me take you through the sequence and why we're going to debunk you're not quick, you're late. So this has everything to do with transition and sequencing of the swing. So if I were to make a swing here and I were to make a backswing, as I swing back, I push away from this club. And as I'm pushing away from this club, right, the club starts going towards the target, I'm pushing away from it, and it gets me left. From here, I can feel, once I get left, I can feel the club set. Okay, so I go left, right, so I set up here. So I set. So once I get left, I'm actually left first, and then I feel the club set. From here, this leg pushes back, and it makes the club go. Okay, so that's why that relationship between my left leg pushing and the club going through the ball is so important. So that's the timing of the swing. So if I get to the transition point and my leg pushes back, right, the club sets, my leg pushes back, and the club goes through the ball, if the club's dependent on my leg pushing, see, I can't really be quick with that. I guess if I made my arms go and I tried to hit it from the top, which would be out of sequence anyways. So that's why, again, you're not quick, you're just late. Most of us never get back over to our left side. We get here and then we rush, so you just hit it with your upper body, right? And then you get quick. A lot of that is because you're not up to your left side enough, so it's hard to make good impact. So what we want to do is make sure that you feel what it's like, that sequencing from the transition. Okay, so the very first thing we're going to do is hit some shots just from our left leg. So I'm going to put all the pressure on my left leg, left foot, right toe here. Okay, so I'm going to swing back and push back and feel how when this leg pushes this left hip back, it accelerates my arms. It actually, when my leg pushes my left hip back, it pulls my right arm right up to the ball, and I can feel the club accelerate. That's why my left leg is the gas pedal. It's not my hands, wrists, and arms. Now, they provide a lot of speed because of these levers, and because my arms aren't welded shut into my shoulder socket. We've got to make sure of that. So there's plenty of speed there, but the actual acceleration of the club, when I want it to go faster, it's this left leg, which is not only going to produce, not quick from the top, but it's going to help us accelerate the club. So we go left foot, right toe, make the club swing back, push back, and feel my arms go. Okay, so left foot, right toe, swing back, push back, and feel my arms go. Okay, so there's a certain softness in my arms that I can feel when I use the ground. So now, if we went just a little bit bigger than that, okay, so we're still going to be on our left side. Okay, so we're gonna swing back and feel the club set, and then my left leg is going to push back, and I'm going to allow my arms to come through, because that's a lot of what I'm going to feel in the correct sequencing on the way down. Okay, so I'm going to go again. I'm going to feel basically on my left leg. I'm going to swing up and feel the club set a little bit, and then push through. So you can see I've got my right foot back. That helps me turn a little bit because I'm not putting any force into my right foot. So I need a little bit of help just turning a little bit. So I'm going to feel like the club goes up and sets, and then I push back through, so I can feel that sequencing of when I'm from the transition, what that feels like. It starts here. It's my transition trigger. It's my left leg pushes my left hip back, and it starts to accelerate that club that I felt like I've set, in transition. So I go up and I feel that club set, I push back, and I feel the club accelerate through the ball. Okay, we'll do that one more time. Now the reason we're doing this off your left leg is because when you swing, right, and I go to the transition. So if I were to go left, right, left, right, left, right. So when I get up to the transition, or top of swing if you want to call it, see, I'm already left before the club sets. And then from there, my left leg pushes back, which accelerates the club. Okay, we'll do this one more time. So we'll get just left. I'm just on my left leg. So again, we're gonna swing up and feel the club set, and then push back. We're gonna swing up and feel the club set, and then push back. Okay. Now we're gonna make some slow swings where you feel you get up to your left side, feel the club set, and push back and hit it. So again, from here, as you swing back, we're pushing away from the club, and the club is going to start going towards the target, which gets me left, right? I feel the club set and push away, and I allow the club to come around my body. So we'll go very slow here. So we'll swing back, club's going back, and as I turn, I'm pushing away from the club, so it gets me left, and I push away and I let my arms go down. Okay, so we'll just do one real slow. Okay, so what you can see there is that was pretty much all at one speed what I was trying to hit that. So now if I wanted to add speed, on the way back would be the same. So I let the club set. Now as I start to come down and this leg pushes back, that's what accelerates the club. So now if I want to go a little bit farther than that, I'm gonna feel the same thing on the backswing, right? I'm up to my left, I let the club set. Now as my leg is pushing back and away, and I'm pushing away from the club, and the club is moving at the ball and around me, I'm gonna push away harder and make the club go a little faster. Okay, so if I got here, so I'm just gonna do the same thing. Now I'm just gonna push away from the club a little harder. So the club went a little faster. Okay, I didn't try to hit it from the top any harder, but I just pushed away from the club a little bit more. So we'll try to add 10 yards to that. So again, all the way up to my left. Then as the club comes through, I push away from it. So again, all the way up to my left, I let the club set and push away from it. So if you're worried about getting quick, right, make sure your sequence is correct. We've got to have this. My leg pushes away as the club goes through the ball. Okay, we've got to have that feeling. Now if you even take a little bit bigger swing, go all the way up and feel your left leg, feel the club set, leg pushes away, and the club goes through the ball. Then when you set the club on the ground, you have to make sure that you're pushing away from the club. So pushing away from the club, which gets us left. And then as I push away, the club accelerates past me. But if you have the right sequence, there's almost no way you can get quick from the top. If you have the wrong sequence, it's almost inevitable that you will get quick and you're probably over the top. So give this a try. Start with your left leg alone, just little chip shots, fuller swings, left leg alone, and then finally add full swing where you feel like you're going right to go left, push away and let the club go by. But this is a much better, much more controlled swing, especially when you get at faster speeds. It's much easier to control the face. For more tips like these or to schedule a live lesson, visit me at BillyFitzgeraldGolf.com.